Hello, Soul Tribe. It's good to see you all. How many of you use the GPS navigation in your car when you're driving somewhere? Maybe this destination is new to you. Well, this message is about the GPS navigation for the event, the 5D Earth timeline split. Hello everyone, I am Michael and I help guide people on the evolutionary journey. So the other day, I was driving to go to one of my hikes, and I came to the conclusion that this was a good reference to understand what it's like for people navigating the event. See, we're in a time period right now that's unknown to a lot of people, and that can cause a lot of anxiety, but when you kind of know where you're going, there's a lot less anxiety. So sometimes when you're in your car, right, and you're not sure where you are, but you have the GPS, and this GPS navigation is showing you where you're going to go. And when you can refer to the GPS navigation, your anxiety tends to go down just a little bit, right? So you might be traveling and this destination is new to you. So you are relying more on the GPS and you're looking around at your surroundings and they're unfamiliar to you. But since you have the GPS navigation, it's a lot easier to get to this destination that you've never gone before, right? So the maybe anxiety level, the fear level is a little bit heightened at the time. So you're very reliant on that GPS navigation signal, and it kind of helps you get where you're going so you're not so worried about getting lost. And sometimes when we drive, we put the headlights on and we can see ahead of us. Now, certain places where we drive, it also has lights, street lights, or highways with street lamps lighting the way. And then sometimes we go a certain way and there are no surrounding street lights, so it's a lot darker, right? So our headlights can only see a little bit ahead of us. So that also heightens the anxiety because we can't see what's coming up. We want to see what's coming up. So the more that we have available to us, the more that is part of our consciousness, whether it's the GPS navigation system or the lights, the headlights, the street lamps, the highway lights, we can see more. But when there's less that we can see, it kind of makes traveling a little bit more difficult. We want to know where we're going. Now, let's take a situation where you've traveled this road many times, right? You kind of sit back and you rely on your subconscious mind, right? 95% of our everyday life is dictated by subconscious programs. So sometimes we're driving along and this path is already imprinted in our subconscious mind. So we're going ahead, right? I don't even have to look ahead. I'm moving forward, right? You kind of understand this if you're a driver. And you start to drive and it's no big deal to you because you know where you're going. And your subconscious mind takes over. And then sometimes you might realize that maybe like 5 minutes or 10 minutes go by, and all of a sudden, how did I get here? How many of you does that resonate with? Where you start driving, and then all of a sudden, maybe you were thinking, right? But your subconscious mind was leading the way. That's why we have subconscious programs. Through repetition, we build subconscious programs, right? Like this is one of the areas that I film a lot, so I know these areas, right? But sometimes I'm unfamiliar with the area, so I have to be more aware of my surroundings. But right now, I can let the subconscious mind lead the way. So that's also very relevant to handling this shift right now. You see, a lot of information, consciousness has been hidden from people, and certain people are easily navigating this time period. They have the GPS navigation system in their car. They have all the street lights, right? And they know where they're going. So it's a lot easier to travel and navigate this time period. That's what we're doing right now. We're navigating the global resets. Because if you haven't realized already, this world will never be the same again. But this is not the ending. This is the great beginning. It might be the end for certain beings, but for humanity, this is the great beginning, the great global reset. And people that understand this, and they have their GPS navigation system ready to go. They have the light available to them. Light is information. Darkness is the lack of information. When you're in the dark, you don't know where you're going, right? What if I turn the lights out and I'm in a room? I don't know where I am. Where am I going, light warriors? Right? You might bash yourself into certain things, objects, furniture, walk right into the wall. You don't know where you are when you're in the dark. But when you turn the lights on, you have all this information. That's actually the truth about this reality. It's the truth about life. Light is information, and darkness is the lack of information. We are out here to shine this light, to get our brothers and sisters, get their GPS navigation going. So I see this myself in my everyday life, right? I might be driving, it's getting dark out, and I have no idea where I'm going, and naturally the anxiety is going to start to build. But that doesn't only happen when we're driving in the car. It's happening while we're dealing with this shift of ages as we're moving to the new earth. So the more that we have available to us, when we have our GPS navigation set, when we have information, when the path is lit, well lit, you could see your surroundings. You have more available to you. And what has happened over time is that the information was not given to people. And not everyone has this information. But we are the light warriors. We are the tribe of many colors. And you know the signs that you are a light worker. You're here to defend those that cannot defend themselves. And we remember what Dolores Cannon said about this time period, that the physical vessel cannot handle all of disclosure all at once. So it's important to shine your inner light, light warriors. Light is information. So what we're doing is we're expanding consciousness. We're expanding to the fifth dimension, 5D consciousness. Remember, we've been kept in a box of limiting beliefs within the five senses. or what we were programmed to believe, the limitations. But there's so much more, and when all of this is available, you want this all available to you, Light Warriors. You want to have this all available. Have it all opened up. Have the light available to you. So, we are the GPS navigation of the event. And we are 10,000 strong and growing every day. So, this will be authentic, and this will go through the people. And we're all doing this together. So, shine your inner light. You are the light to light the way. You are the GPS navigation system, so that it will help people navigate this time period and not have so much anxiety. So, I hope you find this message helpful to you, because we are all collectively going through the great global reset. And what we believed was true, this great awakening is far greater than you can even imagine. And when we have this GPS navigation system available to us, we can light the way and move forward and get to the 5th dimension. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because if we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. And nothing will stop this, Light Warriors. Nothing. There were many terms for all of who we are. We all bring our gifts, and we're all playing our roles. We're all very powerful, but collectively, we are stronger than the sum of our parts. And I broadcast this message, and all of you amplify this broadcast. This will be authentic, and this will go through the people. We are the 5D GPS navigation system. And you better believe it, Light Warriors. We're bringing forth the victory of the light. Remember, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious that this is the 5D GPS navigation system. Use it to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. Find us in the 5th dimension. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. More and more lately, I've been having these real-life experiences to teach me a lesson, to show me what the collective goes through, because I'm here for this mission. So I'm listening to the universe. We have a lot more messages to go through. We are rapidly approaching the event. So let's navigate this time period without fear. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light. That one almost hit my shoe. And so it is. light still shines through. Light is information. Never forget it, light warriors. Light is information.